we are going to start new lesson number 4, that is metallurgy. Okay, now what is metallurgy? First we will see the definition of metallurgy. What is metallurgy? It is the branch of chemistry which deals with the extraction of metals. It is the branch of chemistry which deals with the study of the extraction of metal. So in this lesson mainly we are going to deal with the extraction of metals. Okay. Now in nature metal is always found in a combined state. In the nature, metals are always found in combined state. Now, why metals are found in combined state? The reason is metals are highly reactive. Metals are highly reactive. So they react with we can say metals react with what? Other elements. Metals react with other elements of the nature to form minerals. Only some of the metals will be found in native state, that is silver, gold, platinum. These are the metals which never combine with other elements of the nature. They are always found in, these three are always found in native states. Means they do not combine with other elements. Silver will be obtained as a silver only. Gold will be obtained as gold, platinum will be obtained as platinum. But rest of the elements, they immediately combines with the element of nature and they forms minerals. So if you want the metal, first you should have minerals. Then from minerals you can obtain metals. That we are going to see. How can we obtain metals from the minerals? Okay. See, during the mining, whenever you are doing mining, in the mining you are getting ore. What is ore? Ore is a combination of mineral plus gangue. Whenever you are doing mining means in Marathi we are calling खोदकाम. बरोबर? खाणीमधनं आपण काय करतो? आधी ओर्स मिळवतो. बरोबर? Okay. So what is ore? Ore is a combination of mineral plus gangue. Okay. What is meant by gangue? Gangue is nothing but the impurities. Gangue means the impurities. It can be soil, sand, or any other particles. Okay. So ore is a mineral plus gangue. Gangue means impurities, soil, sand, etc. Okay. So whenever you are doing mining, most of the part you are getting is gangue. In the ore, the maximum part is gangue. Very few amount of minerals are present in that ore. Okay. Now what is mineral? You know that ore means, if question will come, what is meant by ore? So what we will define? It is a naturally occurring substance. It is a naturally occurring substance containing mineral along with gangue. Naturally occurring substance containing mineral along with gangue. containing metal in a combined state. Mineral means it is the substance containing metal in combined state. Now metal can combine with oxygen. Metal can combine with oxygen. Then it will form metal oxide. Metal can combine with sulfur. So it will form metal sulfide. Metals can combine with carbon and oxygen. Metal carbonate. So mainly three forms of the metal you are getting from nature, that is metal oxide, this is metal sulfide, and this is metal carbonate. Okay. Metal oxide, metal sulfide, metal carbonate. Okay. Now if you want to extract metal, then you have to extract it from either metal oxide, metal sulfide, or metal carbonate. Now we will see how to obtain metal from metal oxide or metal sulfide or metal carbonate. There are some basic steps we will see. See, during the mining, first you are getting ore. Means what you are getting? You are getting mineral along with gangue. So first you will have to do concentration of ore. The first step to obtain the metal from ore is concentration of ore. Now what is meant by concentration of ore? Concentration of ore means the removal of gangue. You want metal is present in mineral, so we are interested in mineral, we don't want gangue. So first what we will do, we will remove this gangue. Removal of gangue known as concentration of ore. So what we will have after this step, what will left? Only mineral. But this mineral will have some amount of gangue. 100% gangue will not be removed. Some amount of gangue will be there. Okay. Now we will see this in last step. The basic step after concentration of ore is you will have to convert this mineral into metal oxide. See, concentration of ore means removal of gangue. Gangue will be removed. What is left? Only mineral is left. Okay. So mineral can be either it will be metal oxide, metal sulfide, or metal carbonate. If the mineral is in the form of metal oxide, then no problem. But if the mineral is in the form of metal sulfide or metal carbonate, then you will have to convert this mineral into metal oxide. So conversion of mineral into metal oxide. Conversion of mineral into metal oxide. Okay. Once you will get metal oxide, that metal oxide will be reduced. So the next step is reduction. Reduction of metal oxide. What is reduction? Reduction means removal of oxygen. So if this oxygen will be removed, then what will left? Only metal. This metal will be impure metal. So the next step will be refining of metal, or you can say purification of metal. After refining of the metal, last step will be pure metal. So when you will refine the metal, you will obtain pure metal. So these are the basic steps. The question is why to convert this mineral into metal oxide. Why to convert mineral into metal oxide? We have to convert the mineral into metal oxide because it is easy to obtain metal from the metal oxide. Because if we will have metal oxide, simply remove the oxygen, what will left? Only metal. So what we are doing? We are converting this mineral into metal oxide. If your mineral is in the form of metal oxide, then you will skip this step. Already metal oxide we have, so directly what we will do? Reduction. But if suppose your mineral, see, if mineral is in the form of metal oxide, directly what you will do? Reduction. Okay. Now for the reduction, what you will require? Reducing agent. Reducing agent can be either carbon or carbon monoxide. Okay. Suppose you will use carbon as a reducing agent. Carbon is a reducing agent. So what it will do? It will remove oxygen. So carbon will combine with oxygen to form carbon monoxide. If oxygen will go with carbon, what will have only metal. And if you will use carbon monoxide as a reducing agent, then carbon monoxide with oxygen, it will form carbon dioxide. Okay. Now, this is for if suppose your mineral is in the form of metal oxide. But if your mineral is in the form of metal sulfide, then what will do? In class 10, you have already studied this in the chapter carbon compounds. If your mineral is in the form of metal sulfide, then what will do? If mineral is in the form of metal sulfide, then you will do roasting. The process is known as roasting. What is roasting? Roasting means heating in presence of oxygen. Heating in presence of oxygen. So what you will do? You will take metal sulfide. You will heat this in presence of oxygen. So this oxygen will combine with sulfur to form SO2, and oxygen will combine with metal also. Why this oxygen will combine with metal also? Because metals are highly reactive. So this metal, if metal is separated from sulfide, then again it will combine with some other element. So it will combine with oxygen. It will give metal oxide. So what you got? Metal oxide. Once you get the metal oxide, then you will have to do reduction in the presence of reducing agent. Suppose if you will use carbon as a reducing agent, then you will get metal plus carbon monoxide. Okay. Now, so this way you can obtain metal. If your mineral is in the form of metal carbonate, for the metal carbonate we are doing calcination. If your mineral is in the form of metal carbonate, then you will have to do calcination. So what is calcination? In class 10 we have studied definition of calcination. Calcination means heating in absence of oxygen. The basic difference between these two processes. Roasting means heating in presence of oxygen. Calcination means heating in absence of oxygen. Now why to heat this metal carbonate in absence of oxygen? Here oxygen is required. Here oxygen is not required. Oxygen is required because we want the metal in the form of metal oxide. So oxygen must be there. Here mineral doesn't contain oxygen. So we need to provide oxygen. So this oxygen will combine with metal to give metal oxide. Here already oxygen is there. So we don't need to provide external oxygen. Simply what we will do, we will heat this. Once we will heat this from the CO3, always remember, if CO3 part will be there in your reactant and you are heating this, so from this always CO2 will be evolved. So from the CO3, what will be evolved? CO2. If CO2 will be evolved from this, what is left? Metal. From the CO3, CO2 is left. So only one oxygen is left. So metal oxide. Simply what we will do? Reduction. Suppose in presence of carbon monoxide. Then this carbon monoxide will combine with oxygen to give carbon dioxide. What will left only? Metal. So you will obtain metal by this method. Once you will obtain the metal, this metal will be refined. So you can get the pure metal. Okay.